Shalom. First and foremost, want to give all praise to our boy, how about Shemil Shai, Bashama Kakadash. Call Halimle, how about Shemil Shai, Bashama Kakadash. That's in the ancient Hebrew, saying all praises to Yahweh in the name of El Shai, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Yahweh is the correct name for the God of the Bible, who the world ignorantly call Jehovah, God or Yahweh. His son's true name in the Hebrew is Yahushai, who the world ignorantly call Jesus Christ. The true name for the God of the Bible in the Hebrew is Yahweh. His son's true name in the Hebrew is Yahushai. I want to give the honors unto our elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and shalom to all the brothers and out pushing this word in sincerity and in truth, all that believe in this gospel. Shalom. This lesson is can say topic the exclusion is a blessing. And the exclusion referring to is basically exclusion in this world, we being the reject, all of that, it's really a blessing. And was mainly inspired by was basically, in Traverse on the road. I'm look on people in a mass. You see me? And I say, yo, if this is what this world, accepted and taking the poison and wearing masks on pandemic, where if right now, if you still wear a mask and you still believe in this pandemic, then you lick your head hard. You're be deceived, highly deceived, greatly deceived, gross darkness. I say, if this is what the world has to have, which there are a million and one other reasons, you know, why it's good not to be a part of this world here, but we them look upon as an outcast, the offscreen of the hurt. Let's get it real quick. What's this? First Corinthians 4 verse 9 says, "For I think that Yahweh had sent forth us the apostles last, as it were appointed to death, for we are made a spectacle unto the world, unto angels, unto men. We are fools for Yahweh's sake, but ye are wise in Yahweh. We are weak, but ye are strong. We are honorable, but we are despised. Even unto this present hour we both hunger and thirst, and are naked, and are buffeted, and have no certain dwelling place, and labor, working with our own hands. Being reviled, we blessed. Being persecuted, we suffer it. Being defamed, we entreat. We are made as the filth of the world, and are the scoring of all things unto this day. At the end of the day, when you made it, this is a blessing. The reject, the scum of this world, you know, it's a blessing. Right? It's like somebody, if you think about like Titanic, is like a person getting a suite on Titanic versus a man will get kick off. They say, oh, we don't want you on a boat. All right then, big up on yourself. You look, you see, gone out in the middle of Atlantic and then freeze and lick iceberg and people dead. Yeah, that's like a comparison to what this world is about. Because when you look upon it, what is basically accepted in this world? People forgot, men have to be effeminate, women have to be whores, and if you want to make it to certain money, you have to do some abominable act for the most part. Then if so be, then you fuck it. Better you hate me. Better maybe a nobody in this place, yo. As it's written, was it it's in the I think it was King David saying rather be a doorman in the kingdom of heaven, yo. Think in the book of Psalms. I'm gonna see it, but think in the book of Psalms, King David said rather be a doorman in the kingdom of heaven, than basically be here. And when you analyze it, there's nothing really here. Scripture says this when you go to the book of Micah 2 and 10. It says, "Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction. When you meditate the food where you eat is poison, the medicine where you take is poison, the air we breathe is poison, the water we drink is poison. The way called, the knowledge people being fed is poison. It's just toxic. Look upon the generation. Is the people destroyed? So coming from that, if it means that we're gonna be hated, we mean that hey, we then gonna kick with from them company, then it's a blessing because what we're stepping away from evil. when you read the book of First Peter 4 and verse start at 1, it says, "For as much then as Yahweh had suffered for us in the flesh, harm yourselves likewise with the same mind." Yahweh wasn't accepted by the majority. Them crucify him at the end of the day, show you so they never like him. Even Pilate seat, so them deliver him up for envy. It says, "For he that had suffered in the flesh had ceased from sin, that he no longer should live the rest of his time in the flesh, to the lust of men, but to the will of Yahweh." So now we change. The new man, we're following up the laws, dreams, and statutes, going back to custom, men keeping beard, even speaking to like approach a woman and just say she have a man and you start say, "Yo, pick up yourself," then look point like your forehead, like, what the fuck? You want me to do it even though you have another man? Well, if you not go look for me and pray, me say I'm mad, you won't be mad. It's as it's written earlier, when we read the precept, we are fools for Yahweh's sake. Why? Because we don't want destroyed and fucked up world. When scripture say, "He that let's get it, I'm butcher it. Isaiah 59 verse 12, main point of 14. Yeah, this is Isaiah 59 verse 14 says, "And judgment is turned away backward, and justice standeth afar off." For example, you tell a woman wear clothes, cover up yourself, dress in modern apparel. What kind of man, what kind of man, be brother? You want your woman dress hold up, blah blah blah. Then pray you. You keep your beard, cut it in your outline. We are Bushman or you're a Muslim. But no one there on you. Okay, then so be it. If it is something righteous. This word truth is falling in the street and equity cannot enter. Yeah, truth feel it. And what is truth? Scripture says, "Sanctify them through thy word is truth." The scriptures, that's falling in the street. Nobody give a shit for the most part about the Bible no more. Oh, old time days that live your life a modern time now. So them say, just to follow correct order, just to follow life. The scripture said, them rather, um, this is a condemnation that light is coming to the world, and man love darkness rather than light. So them choose death. Look at it. They are dying. Me even see like individuals, I may say, "Yo, you're real necessary, destroy yourself." But if you just come over here saying on a life over here, no, then alright, then dead. You see, most stay upon the right side. It says, "Yeah, truth feel it, and he that departed from evil made himself a prey on the Lord's sight, and it displeased him that there was no judgment." So we would turn from evil, which is the right thing to do, we'll become a prey now. No people are prey, people want to destroy you. But again, it's good to be on that side, because guess what? Yahushua is coming back to render every man, to pay every man according as his work shall be. So back to First Peter 4 verse 3, it says, "For the time past of our life may suffice us to have wrought the will of the Gentiles. When we walk in lasciviousness, we used party, drink, drunk, have sex with man, woman, and all sort of madness, lust, excessive wine, ravelings, banquetings, and abominable adulteries, going to the club, drinking, party from weekend to weekend, raving." Right? It says, "Wherein they think it strange that ye run not with them to the same excess of riot, speaking evil of you." Saying, so, "Oh, watching gonna get better on people who enjoy the cult thing just gone now in mad out." These are the comments they make. But nevertheless, wisdom of Solomon, the fifth chapter, will come to pass. This is Luke 6 and verse 20. "And he lifted up his eyes on his disciples and said, Blessed be ye poor, for yours is the kingdom of God. Blessed are he that hunger now, for he shall be filled. Blessed are he that weep now, for he shall laugh," as is written. Put a mark, Ezekiel chapter 9, verse 4. Set a mark upon the men that sigh and cry for the abomination that be done here in the midst there. Right? Exemption from judgment. So we know we see the bunch of fucker what take place and I cry out young people upon like a mad. Guess what? The destruction is coming. And laws will be saved from the destruction, but they will be destroyed. Verse 22, it says, "Blessed are he when men shall hate you, and when they shall separate you from their company. Oh, there nobody no want par with you. Woman walk out upon you. Family start resent you. Or you join the cult. Dumb folks not even know what cult mean. You kind of think cult just means something bad. Not even know and say, oh, Christianity is a cult, which is an evil cult at that. But the scripture say, woe unto them that put lightness down, you know, Isaiah 5, I think 20. Says Isaiah 5 verse 20. It says, woe unto them that call evil good, and the evil, one of the main evil them call good right now is Christianity. Because Christianity really not have nothing to do with the Bible and supposed with it. But the customs of Christianity or the cult of Christianity, far different from what is written in the scriptures. It's contrary. So it's on good, evil. When we, the prophets, read the scriptures, oh no, me not serve a God like that. God will never do that. Or then somebody else caught them ears like what him to Stephen. Says that put darkness for light. Right? Because now them will glorify Obia. Gathering. That's darkness. But them say it's light. It's protection. It's good. And light for darkness. Oh, that we are trying to wickedness. You know we are though. When they put on that Jesus said, nigga, read, this is not Jesus. He not even named so. Yahushai, the son of the Most High, is a so-called black man. Says I put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. Right? So going back to Luke 6 verse 22, blessed are he, so we are blessed. When men shall hate you, so when we hate it for the truth's sake, we are blessed. God is a good deed we are do. We speak the truth and now we hate it. And whose truth we speak? Yahweh's. Yahweh Shemi and him see it. Can you imagine standing on behalf of the creator, right? Will create all things and will basically be persecuted for his word, standing to his word. How great is that? And there's no other greater thing for suffer for you. It says, and when they shall separate you from their company. So the creator said one thing and we are follow it and the whole world hate you and no one deal because of that. That's a great thing, right? So we're blessed, even though sometimes people separate themselves from, maybe family relatives are close one, loved ones, so to speak, you know, right? But it is what it is. This is the condition of the battle. So as Skipper tells say, we have to arm ourselves with the same mind, right, and be a good soldier. Says, and shall reproach you, say him chat shit boy, and do shit too, and cast out your name as evil. Oh, how wicked, you mad, I worship the devil. There's so many rumors. Some may hear you laugh, because even in Portland, there's a rumor spreading that brothers, in a black coat out to one seaside, I raise up dragon out I see. And I hear them things they for laugh, Jake, But this is the demo tell us we are the heath, or we are Baphomet or we are this. It says for the son of man's sake, and that's the only reason because before we turn this road, we turn to the Most High or repent, we're in them the good. you know. But now that we are preach Yahushai, we have followed the ways of Yahushai, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, now all is bad. It says, rejoice ye in that day and leap for joy. Hey, but in our spirit we feel good, but guess what? The flesh, Scripture said, no chastisement for the present seem joyous but grievous, So not all times you're gonna have a smile upon your face, It's a journey. It says, for behold, your reward is great in heaven, for in the like manner did their fathers unto the prophets. But woe unto you that are rich, for ye have received your consolation. Woe unto you that are full, for ye shall hunger. Woe unto you that laugh now, for ye shall mourn and weep. Woe unto you when all men shall speak well of you, for so did their fathers to the false prophets. Like how them pray big nose, oh big nose good and big nose this and blah blah blah. And them praise the rich man them. And them praise the pastors. But as soon as we come out and say, it's a fuck with the pastor that chat. Oh you cuss bad word, how dare you? Look upon him, beard up, look like him mad. I'm talk about Jesus, Jesus black. Jesus no color. Oh, I'm a talk about him appreciate. And I like woman. Okay then. Um, all right, so that good. Next precept I want to get is John 15, verse 18. It says, if the world ate you, know that it ate me before it ate you, because at the real talk, you and a person can be good until you bring out the truth. So my time you reason with money, you can reason logical, so to speak, but as soon as you bring out the scripture, him draw away. Me know people me say reason with, upon a level and Susan find out say, oh, bank on a man with their own. Oh, he mad. No, you need to drop the thing there. But I think pretty good. What change? Nothing. You see me? So they really hate you about Shemil Shai. I know because we're off you about Shemil Shai. Oh, you join you about Shemil Shai. Fuck you too. They mean to say it straight out, but them actions show it. Says, if he were of the world would love his own. And this is proven before we came to the truth, where they are right with everybody. But now we turn this road, there is a division. Shows that these people is not of the Most High, and them don't want to follow the ways of the Most High. Says, but because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hate you. We're special, and the world don't like that. Remember the word that I said unto you, the servant is not greater than his Lord. If they have persecuted me, which them crucify, they will also persecute you. If they have kept my saying, they'll keep yours also. But all these things will they do unto you for my name's sake, because they know not him that sent me. So we actually suffer for the name of Yahweh Shemel Shai, right? And that's a great deal because we'll be rewarded. But if the world accept us, then there's no say, we are of this world. And the scripture says this, James chapter 4, verse 4, ye adulterers and adulteress. And see how should I say it? It's a sinful and adulterous generation. And see it live now. Everybody in adultery. And this precept here, it's this First John chapter 5, verse 19. And we know that we are of Yahweh, and the whole world lieth in wickedness. And you see it. Wickedness, everything. Scripture even say, every man is an hypocrite and an evil doer. You see it and play out. So if I'm gonna be excluded from this, then all praise to about Shemi Shai, because me no want to be numbered among the wicked. And that's what the world promote. So if they want to kick off from their company and they want to resent me, then maybe tough because some people may have attachment or may care for them, But fuck them. It's a mindset we're supposed to have. Alright, fuck off with the world. you know. But when you can keep it. Kind idea going to be destroyed. Right, it says back to James 4, verse 4, ye adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with God? Whosoever therefore be a friend of the world is the enemy of Yahweh Shem Yoshai. So they can kick with from it. You can resent all them one. You see me? Because that's good. You work for betterment. Alright, so we'll be excluded from society and hated. And when the judgment come, oh man, what's the man apart? you know? I just give it to them all run to and fro. You will see the word of the Lord. Members say we are bum, members say we are rapists, members say we mad, members say be a fuck crew chat. Remember all the big chat them want to make and tough chat. You see me? Yes. Cause we mad. But guess what? Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter. Then at that moment they all knew they fucked up. As it's written, then shall they know that the prophet had been among them. Them assisted all them ways were all in wickedness. And they rejected the light. But the Most High put it in our spirit to follow after the light. Let us do it. Right, wholeheartedly, and ours will be saved. But this exclusion from this madness, dark, gross darkness. Can you imagine a girl of a man? Easy, me, and you tell her, say, allow her alone, because she have a man and she look on you like you're mad. What kind of fucker that? You see me? They alright, my mad then, most stay mad. You see me? And if them pussy will tell me, say, you have to take one joke, you see me? Right? It's a risk, and but that risk is safe. Like what? We what? Always is a risk, but it's a safe, right? And then when me no one trust whether Esau, the devil, gives me an offer for free and receive humanity with me saying one deeper play the hurt with with Maxine and me say, yeah, well, God, I trust this thing, you see me. I mean, I see nobody I drop dead in the before me by a so-called virus, but I say people I take the joke and then me say, if me I go exclude myself from this now, me don't want it. And people are pre me for that, then fuck it, I'll be prayed. You know, oh, yeah, exclude me from a circle, and cause me not take it, me don't want it. And you see a couple people go take it, get fuck, because of this, and then justify some fucked up reason. Just as though them going to justify themselves when them take the chip and ultimately be destroyed. So let's embrace that exclusion from the society again. Sometimes the flesh may feel a way about it, but spirit need it, yo. You know, fuck off with this world. Hope this less easy to find until you out there, giving our praise to our poor Hobo Shemi Shai Boy Shemu Kakodash, the abundance unto our elders and apostles of great milestone. Shalom to the full like. Shalom.